Test, test. Alright, we're live. Says we're live. Alright, just gonna go ahead and start this up. It looks like we're live, I just haven't gotten notification yet. So, the game has changed a little bit. I recently got, a bunch of handcraft, believe it or not. This new handcraft has got 1500 potency on it. So we're gonna try to see what happens. I need to clear out this zone here. And we're gonna go try to see if the dragon's up. This is a name right here. This new gear is pretty impressive. You can see here the old gear versus the new gear. It's some of the I missed some of the effects though. The one thing it's missing are the effects. But supposedly they really liked the procs. They were okay with the procs until it started lagging out the server. See what's in here. Fabled helm. See what it looks like. Nothing spectacular. But this was back in Kingdom of Skies. This was an awesome zone. That's still a good item. In Kingdom of Skies, this is the Fabled zone. We need a scale, I believe, to start this event. Grabs trial stone and mail. Oh, it worked, I believe. Yep. You used to have to, in order to do this, you had to have an item. They did away with that, so this is a ring event. We're gonna do this little quick ring event, and then we're gonna run into the dragon pit area. Hopefully the dragon's up. Looks like I'm the only one in here. This new armor is very overpowered. Oh, this is the name. I think one more name spawns. I think you get chance of 2. Item's not that great looking. See if that might have been it. I thought there was a I thought there was 2 names in that pit. We might go explore some more in here. This is Sanctum of Scaleborn. We're gonna go see if the dragon's up though. Just bypassing all this. Just go around it. A lot of trash. You used to come here to do quests, long quests to get your claymore weapon. Another zone where you had to come here for the claymore. And the dragon is not up, believe it or not. we can try. The old one used to have the Dracodos. The Dracodos were up, and then if the Dracodos were up, then they would spawn. But we could still try for the other one. The original SOS. We'll run up there. I don't see anything spawning. Someone might be camping them. He drops items you can sell on the broker. If it was no trade, then you probably would see him up. Yeah, not much. I think there's a name over here though. We see. Oh, yeah, there he is. This guy here. Real quick. Some boots. See people coming here, they want their set armor. You can get some pretty nice armor sets for your class. And there's still people that want that. Alright. Oh, I'm gonna call out. Options. Oh. We're gonna go ahead and run to let's call out of here real quick. Hopefully this guy doesn't interrupt me. Alright. This might take a minute to get there. I've been wanting to get the Emerald Halls captured. It says it's streaming. I don't know how this is gonna work. I don't know if it streams over the old stream or if it streams a new stream, so this will be interesting to find out. But I have gotten the new expansion gear. The expansion's called POP. I'm not sure what it stands for. I didn't purchase it, but you can actually get armor from it, from the vendor. We're gonna go in at level 70. No, actually, we'll go in at 80. We'll have to kill more stuff, unfortunately. But, you get to see more items. So, it's kind of a trade-off. Alright, yeah, let's do it. Just trying to think. I'm still not sure if this is the right level. I think we want to go in a little bit higher than this, too. We'll go 85. I think I went 95 at before. This will make the zone go by a little bit quicker. You have to kill less trash. Even though I'm super overpowered. Great fade art. So yeah, we're gonna do Emerald Halls. Then I might go kill another dragon. Emerald Hall has dragon in it at the end. You got Wooshie. So this should be kind of interesting. Hopefully this stream is a new stream. I'm not really quite sure how the streams actually work. So this is a good test. Do streams, when you stream a video, do they replace the old one? Or do they start a new one? So we'll find out. Hopefully it leaves my old stream and then it starts a new one. I'm not quite sure how it works. We had the lesser fade art. There's actually something I wanted to talk about too. There's a cool feature I just found out about. You can actually take a helmet that's from a wizard or a mage helmet, and you can wear it on your warrior. Um, I'll show you that feature here in a second. I'm gonna get on this horse real quick. We're gonna go here. Okay, while we're riding the horse, it's a beautiful zone. There's a wardrobe you can actually unlock with the station cash. You can get this. I got it free, so you can get it with through the game, just playing it. You unlock. That was a cool thing about this. They kept making it to where people that already spent some time in the game can actually be rewarded from that. So this was a cool item, a mage helmet. You can't wear this unless that helmet. You can only wear it if you go here to wardrobe and unlock this row here and throw your helmet in there. It's pretty cool. That means you can wear, you know, items that look like they fit you, but they aren't allowed. See, as you can see here, it only allows Mage, Channeler, Fury, and Warden. You can't wear this in your appearance, but if you see here this little selection, you can actually now wear it. I'm not gonna wear it, but it is a cool piece to have. I haven't found a wardrobe set to go with it. It'd be really neat to see a lightning type suit effect. I got a fire suit on. It'd be nice to see some kind of lightning. The game graphics are pretty good still in this game. Considering how old it is, it's very attractive. I mean, you can see you don't find this too often in games where a massively open world, flying dragons, beautiful sceneries, you know, lots of different zones to travel to and dragons to see and exploration. When they made this game, they did a fantastic job, I have to admit. I like other games, but this one seems to be more realistic looking. I don't know if it's just my brain or if it's really what I'm seeing. If I'm really seeing what I'm seeing. You know, it looks very attractive. I haven't been able to figure out why more people haven't gotten, they didn't get into it. But that's why I'm starting to think it must have been something that happened to me personally when I played it. But it has a, yeah, see, we're bypassing all this stuff. We would have had to kill all this stuff. I didn't want to make a video where I'm having to kill all this trash. We're just gonna run in and run out, try to get a quick video. I just wanted to get something with Emerald Halls. Hopefully the stream goes good. We don't have any issues with streams overriding the old streams, and if I can. Sometimes it's kind of hard because of the lag in the game. The game's FPS don't run exactly like the rest of the games. Let's see here. So he did. I killed him fairly quick. These actually I might take just for a I'm a warrior, so the opposite of a warrior is a guardian. I wonder what these even look like. People used to use these a lot. Not sure if they stack or something. Charges one. I'm not sure. These I'll probably take though. I can't wear them, but I could probably actually make a wardrobe set. This little wardrobe thing. I wonder, it should allow me to wear that if I wanted to. Just thought of that. So, yeah, the Eternal Sentinel. Let's see how many pieces I actually have. That's an actual nice feature. Alright, we got the greaves already. Got the breastplate. And we got the forearms. Looks like all we need are the gloves to make a whole set. It's not the most attractive set, but it's got sentimental purposes, so we'll see. It's kind of neat. That was a very hard set to get. I played a Guardian at one point, and before I betrayed the Berserker. And that was a set that I really liked. You know, not everyone got to get these items. You know, when I first started playing, not everyone got to get the items, so they kind of have a little bit of a sentimental feeling, you know. I didn't really those items there. I wasn't like super. I wasn't looking. There was other items that were older that I was looking more forward to getting than those. Same level range, but that was like a set. So you got like one piece and one piece. They used to have these random pieces. These different names like Dragon Scales Spalders or something, you know, Doom Rage, you know, stuff. So they had all these different, you know, it was like best for that slot, but it wasn't a set piece. And they had some really, really nice pieces. That was a unicorn too, by the way. But, oh, we forgot to go see our buddy. There was a guy I wanted to go, and we'll have to go back maybe. This was the reason why everything's attacking me. You weren't allowed to do this back then. You couldn't just go kill that guy right there. We just killed him. They wanted you to kill all the stuff that I'm killing. You can see here something's still trying to attack me. Oh, here it comes. All this is coming to attack me. Okay, looks like we got everything. So they made it. You had to do certain things. You had to kill a certain order and all this. You know, when people finally got around not having to do stuff like that. See, people would be running around with stuff like this. Was all the new stuff when I played. And so you can see here, this is just for Troubadour. It was actually kind of hard when this came out, supposedly, to get these pieces. This is actually one of my pieces. Let me see if I already have it. Wow, that brought a lot back. Looks like we already have gazettes, so we don't need anything. Some of the crafting in here is kind of neat too. They actually had, in this raid zone, they actually had craftable items. So you could craft these, so all the raiders would have, you know, these special recipes to make fabled items. You could, the idea I think back then was that they would sell them. You would craft these items and sell them and make money. So you could do the raid zone and gear up and then sell, and also you could gear up and sell at the same time. So you can get kind of lost in here. I might go back at the end, go see our buddy. I don't know if I might be a little bit too high of a level. I don't even know his name, but he looks like a giant worm. This was such a beautiful zone. No, I didn't actually get to play this. I came in here when it came out. Not right when it came out, but I came in here and we would kill stuff, but it took forever. It took forever. The best people on the game. It took them all night, like 8 hours. They were in here for 8 hours. See, I could wear this if I wanted to, but I already have a helmet like it. We'll see if anyone else wants it. It's kind of a neat little helmet. Swashbuckler. That's Wooshie right there. We're not gonna get a real good look at him. Oh, this guy wants this. Let's give this to him real quick. Huh. I'm gonna call him to me. Looks like he having a little trouble there. There we go. Pass this helmet to him. This should make the whole zone green with this guy here. Let's go ahead and grab Wooshie. Oh. Look at that, one-shotted Wooshie. Wow. Whoa, we killed him so quick. We killed Wooshie so quick that the zone didn't actually come after me. Usually the whole zone will actually come and attack you. These actually are probably still worth something. Those seeds. Not sure where the chest is though. Let's see if... Oh, there's the chest. Okay. Yeah, so I took the Wooshie head. We're gonna get rid of this. I don't need that. I wonder what these look like. We'll just go see what these look like. Those aren't too bad looking. Those boots are ridiculous looking though. You could see the pattern sets were really weird back then. These were models. They kind of did the spider web bat kind of look. This actually gave you a quest item. Oh, see, this was a cool. See, this was kind of weird. The scale guard bracelet. This was actually a really nice item. Scale guard bracelet. What did you need? Wushi's molted scale. You had to kill Wushi and get a scale. Like, I don't even think we even got a Wushi scale when we killed him. I don't even see a scale in there. We just killed him and we don't have a Wushi scale. So it wasn't a drop that you got every time. So we didn't really get anything good. That little all we need is the gloves. I think the gloves drop from this, I don't even know the name of the zone. Let's go see what's over here. It's kind of pretty. I know there's giant flower. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? They really did a good job with this. You don't see this too often. Look at that. And it's actually, you click this and you get an item and you use it on another raid. They do these time progressions, and they get to go back in these old zones and repolish them. They make them better and better. Oh look, our buddies. Oh. Someone got another tomb. Let's see what he dropped. Looks like they're already selling the new loot. Fabled 106. I'm not sure. They do a lot of weird Fable, like Fable 101, 106. The max level is 110. So I guess they're trying to inch people into the 110. They used to do, like, they went 92, 90, 92, 95, and then finally 100. So it is kind of bizarre that they let's go see if this guy's out. Think you can climb a wall maybe here or something, or jump the wall. Maybe he's just not up. They also, this raid zone was very unique. It had random spawns. So there might be a guy in here in the raid zone you want to kill and get something from him. Well, he didn't always spawn. It was random if he spawned or not. Very unique. You didn't really see that too often. I don't think I ever seen that in any other raid zone. And to top it off, they had people when they first came in here, you had to clear it, the whole zone, in one night. They didn't have it to where you can come back into it for a whole week. They later made it persistent instance is what they called it. So you could come back in here over and over for a whole week and just, you know, try to kill different encounters. That was very unique back then. They didn't Um, they had a couple of things. The Rumbler. Huh. This is the guy I was looking for. Yeah, see, he's level 74. This is the guy I wanted to kill. But he's 74. I think he has a breastplate that he drops and some sword. They actually had a lot of tank stuff. A lot of warrior gear. This is a good Berserker X-Pack too. So if I had a flag, I could plant a flag, I think, right here, and then come back and right here. But we're just gonna leave them there. This guy we kept wanting to kill because he dropped really good items. Actually, I got into a guild that this one guy was spending a whole bunch of money on becoming the best, one of the best players. We had actually pretty good setup. But these games, they as time goes on, you know, they get replaced and expansions, and those memories are only good for that limited time. You can just come back and see it and just remember those old memories. It's kind of unique. It's very beautiful. I never really got to spend a lot of time in here, so coming in here is kind of nice. It still kind of feels kind of new. Some zones I don't, you know, some, like if I had to come in here every night and raid this thing, or come in here once a week and raided it for a whole year, I probably wouldn't even come in here right now. It's kind of unique. It's pretty. It's got all the mushrooms and big vines. Is this guy? Nah. He's a name, but he's too low level. Well, let's go, let's go see if we can find another dragon. I'm curious if the stream's gonna override the old stream, or if it starts a new stream. This will help me too for making future videos. So I'm trying to figure that out. I'm thinking the way the YouTube video system works with streaming is you get to stream as long as you want. You can stream as long as you want. Let's see what this guy's selling. Some new stuff. 108, level 108. I'm sure there's some items on the broker I can still get that are fairly cheap that are just handcraft. It's pretty amazing. Think about it. Handcraft. I don't even have to pay for the game. I'm getting these amazing upgrades. We want to go to housing. And I'm going to enter in this house. It's my friend's guild hall I'm a member of, so you come in here and you get to use all the portals and the broker and the vendor and I think they got everything but a reforger. Let's see what portals. Yeah, it does. It takes a second for everything to load up. But we're gonna go and try to kill dragon. We might go kill Mei Young. Did I already kill Mae Young? Did we do Mae Young? I don't think I've done a video with Mae Young. We're gonna go do Mae Young too. We'll do Mae Young and we'll also do Freethinker Hideout. I mean, this guy is very overpowered. We're gonna kill a dragon. We'll see here. What's on the way? Let's go see if there's a guy over here. Yeah, the Pumpkinhead. See if Pumpkinhead's up. Mr. Pumpkinhead, is he up? No. But there's a guy called the Pumpkin-Headed Horseman. And he's over here. The guilds that used to kill him used to stand right over here. They'd all line up right here, and they would sit here for hours waiting for the pumpkin-headed guy to spawn so they can go kill him. Very interesting. You know, those days, you don't see that anymore. Thank God you don't, because can you imagine people sitting in this game for 8 hours waiting for this guy to spawn? Whew. Yeah, that's not healthy. But people used to socialize and talk and just kind of hang out. So there was sort of a community aspect to it. I don't know what their daily life was like, but I mean, there's definitely more things you could do with your time than spending it like that. So I'm gonna try to hurry up and get this video over with, but there's a couple of things I want to see and do, and then we'll call it. See what happens with the stream. See if it overwrites the stream, or maybe I can change the icon too. I think these streams are all got the same icon on them. Right here real quick. Oh no! I'm a little bit too high a level for this guy. Let's it might make it a little bit quicker though. This wasn't exactly a favorite zone. I didn't like this zone at all, really. It's like a vampire and werewolf zone. Luckily, we don't even have to attack all this stuff. Geez, 73 and 74. I would have thought these guys would have been level 75 at least. I mean, I know some better zones than this that we could be doing. Let me see if I can get some kind of run. Can't do it. I'm a little bit too high a level. I wouldn't have thought. I thought these were the zones that you didn't have to be. Hopefully this works. See if this guy. This guy over here, I think you can kill him, but there's another guy and you have to do the whole zone right, and you know, whatever. We're just gonna kill this guy's gonna be like the last boss, but I think there's an additional one if you do the zone right. Oh my gosh. He's 74. What a joke. This hole's you have to a little bit too high for this zone. Well, that's Freethinker Hideout. I don't know. Don't really care for it. We'll do, not sure if I ever did the Castle Mistmore. I'm tempted to go back, call back to the guild, and let's kill this guy real quick. We'll kill this dragon real quick. This is what I was originally thinking of doing. There's a dragon. And over here, believe it or not, this is where it gets kind of confusing for people. Like, what is this? You know, there's a dragon down here? Yeah, you know, there's a cool looking dragon. Zeracon. So, I kind of know these low leveled stuff, but I don't know the higher level. I didn't play the higher ones, but I got briefly played these right here. Let's go see Zeracon. This is a pretty cool model. Look at that. Isn't that kind of neat? They did a fantastic job with that one. He didn't really have anything cool though. As far as the loot goes, there was nothing I think they put a mount on him, but the mount was kind of garbage. We'll let him attack us a little bit. See what he does. Not much. See, you got like a belt. Increases power of group members. That was kind of garbage. It could be situational, but for the most part, garbage. And look at this. This is the Berserker armor. So, let's see what it looks like. What the heck? Purple with missing sleeves, you know? I don't even know what they were thinking. Let's look at some of these other ones. This is that Necromancer. Inquisitor. Dirge. It was all purple. All the gear was purple. It didn't mean much, you know. If you want to design a game that's really neat, is make the items. See how these items that I have on look really neat? Make very interesting items, and then put them in the hardest zones. That's where you can get people to be like, oh my gosh, they got that item. But these kind of, you know, I think this is kind of a dying sort of thing, you know. It's not like it used to be. We're gonna call out and then head back in. You can see this zone here wasn't very attractive either. They had quests in here and stuff, and not that attractive. Let's call out. We're gonna go a little bit lower level. This 85, I just did the 85 to kill that Zircon. I didn't even have to do that. But We're gonna run into Mistmore Castle, and then I think that's it. Let's go to portals. We need to go to Freeport. We gotta get a little bit lower level. I don't think new players could really jump. This game is hard. It's getting harder too. As time goes on, people can't just jump in and then jump out. You know, like jump in and experience all the content. That's why you have a lot of people. And a lot of the people that used to play, they realized how much time it took, and they're kind of fearful. To know that they had to spend a little bit more time than they would like to. In here. That's how I am. I don't like playing the newest stuff because knowing that it could take a lot of time. Spending a couple, you know, in your weekend, spending a little bit of time is okay. You can see the items are 2.1k or 21,000. I mean 2,106 potency. It's quite a bit of potency. Or 2,100, that's what I was trying to say. Let's go level, go level 80. This will help. This was a level 70 zone, but I'm trying to make sure that I go through it a little bit easier. Let's go to housing and to the guild hall. You can see the items, 75,000 plat. I mean, you used to be able to get a chrono for 500. The inflation has just gone through the roof. I'm not even sure how many millions you get for a chrono now. Let's try to get the LP real quick. Looping Plains. So we'll run into Castle Mistmore. See if Mae Young's out. Not really sure if there's anything else. I pretty much covered everything. There's a clockwork, the Clockwork Menace. We could go do the clockwork too, but I think that would be it. And we'll call it. This is where Pumpkinhead was. Still not up. He could take like a whole week to spawn. That's why they were sitting there all day. They didn't want anyone to take it. They were camping 2 expansions of contested mobs on 1-week timers. Very very interesting. Very, very dedicated, if you, I think is the word. To spend, you have, I think the rotation was probably around less than a dozen. There's less than a dozen mobs you have to keep track of on a weekly timer that spawn every week. Like this guy, for instance. This is an avatar. I'm not sure what his timer is or how many you need. You lack the force required to challenge such a powerful creature. You can, we'll try to get a group together to kill him. Journal. That will be interesting. So that's an avatar. It's not a very neat avatar. I've seen a lot better avatars. So the avatar is supposed to be like the god of the game. So this is an avatar right here. That's avatar of Flame and avatar of Bertolokes or something like that. Brel and avatar Growth. So these were all gods that they created. The new expansion actually has this god there. You killed this god. And these came over from EverQuest 1. This is the expansion when they introduce gods too. So that's the other thing. They were killing gods, and this expansion they were killing two expansions of mobs. Okay, and not only 2 expansions of mobs, but they were contestant. 2 expansions of contestant, and then they would have to kill the gods. They'd have to keep the timer of the gods too. It was pretty impressive. I mean, they were highly dedicated. There was others that were just as dedicated, but they couldn't keep up. Believe it or not, they just couldn't keep up with them. They had a head start on all the gear, and they were more powerful. They had the people that could actually be there. So this is where Mae Young, the contested one, spawns. But he's not out. This is his castle, Mae Young's castle. I spent a fair amount of time in here doing a quest. The Soulfire. I did the Soulfire. And I didn't like coming in here. But after you got used to it, it was kind of okay. It just didn't have anything. You could spend hours in here, and you would just be working on your quest to get something. You know, the Soulfire blade. It's like you spend all this time to do the Soulfire. You know, people didn't really realize at the time that you're spending all this time, for a little bit, for an expansion, basically. Because when the next expansion came out, your old gear wasn't anything, it was garbage. Like, I just got a bunch of handcraft off the broker. It's used to be the most undesirable game loot. Now it's one of the most powerful items. So they quickly want to get you geared up. There's no doubt about that. Used to be you do a long progression of quests or something like that to get geared up. And they had to make the items tempting, make you want to go and get them. If you didn't want the items, then you wouldn't do do everything. So they had to make it to where we're just gonna go straight to Mae Young too. This should pull the whole zone, so I'd save a little bit of time. Because we've been kind of lollygagging a little bit. just run straight to Mayon. I think we might do one extra guy though. This guy here, I want to. This guy drops helmets. Helmets are kind of neat. They always try to make helmets. See what I mean? Shadow Knight helmet. I could technically wear this helmet. I could put it, but it's not anything spectacular, you know. We'll try to see if anyone wants it. Oh, look at this. Dispels. I think they upgrade that though. We'll see if anyone wants the helmet. It's neat. Not too many people play as much as they used to though. Sometimes you find people that oh. I think they down leveled me and then what the heck? Oh, okay. Just gonna run straight for Mayon. And then I'm gonna just zap them out. I actually remember this one. That was a piece I wanted. Increases threat to target by 831. This was a really nice piece too when it came out. I think it... Yeah, rapidity by 7. Attack speed granted. The whole group got more attack speed. Huh. Interesting. The way time goes on, this stuff just looks more garbage than ever. Like, 25 seconds off of a spell timer. One spell. I mean, the way things are now, it's just like 8 disruption. Like, these items I have, they have like 112 defense on it, you know? And they're giving you, as you collect all 7 pieces and you finally get 8. It's just bonkers. Bertolokes. I didn't know. I don't think I... Who do I got? I think I got Zek or something. Oh, I got Tribunal. These are kind of neat too, though. These altars, you put them in your home. Well, that's Castle Mistmore. It's kind of a nice place. It's one of the nicer places, actually. That was Mae Young. I mean, people would spend all night in here with people. Can't believe it. Alright, he didn't tell any of the other guys to come and attack me. We'll go kill one of them. We got the helmet guy at least, like this guy here. They never came after me. I must have killed them too quick. Actually, there's a guy I think in here that drops hands. I still Could use some hands. We're gonna hit the evac though. Not sure which one's evac. This one. Save some time. Then we'll go do the clockwork. This guy here. Oh, he doesn't even drop hands. He's got Beast Lord. Huh. They added Beast Lord wasn't out whenever this came out. But they added something for him though. They gave him a void set too. Void Beast. Gave him 15 damage per second. And a mortal life tap. The heal and a damage proc. They didn't give him a 6 beast set though. Huh. Neat. Let's get out of here. We're gonna... this is gonna take a bit to get to the next one. I don't even know if I have the... You have to have the key. Or I think it's a fuel cell. Let's go see. Power. It's in my inventory. Yeah, that's it. Clockwork Menace Factory. You have to have that on you. We're gonna go a little bit lower level, because I'm not quite sure what level. I believe he's a this was back when I had level 70, so we'll go level 75. To get there is kind of tricky, I believe. I think this is the quickest way. We go here and then we'll go to Steam Font. Yeah, I played when it was level 60 or 70 and 70 and 80. Those are the levels. Like for 2 expansions. 3. No, actually it's 3. Is this it? No. Steam Font. There's Steam Font. There's also another zone I just thought about. Oh, I was hoping to get that too, though. We'll do one more after this one. It's kind of pretty in here, isn't it? Look at the lights. Greater Fate Art. And they have all the water. This was Echoes of Fedor when it came out. It would have been nice if they had more. They had PvP or something. Like and you were at a certain, like a low level, like level 25 or 30. So you basically just jump in on your level 30 and then you go battle other 30s and then you know you jump off. They had that for a little bit. And then you know, as good things go, they got rid of it. I think people stop playing and then they get rid of it. I thought it was fun though. This old stuff, no one wants to keep doing it. But the new stuff, it's too much. I'm not sure where I'm going. This way, yeah. Man, there used to be a lot of people running around doing stuff on this. And you get friends that would be on here and you run around with them for a while. I didn't really get the whole console thing. They don't have a chat system or a ventrilo or talk system. Not sure how they communicate or if they are communicating. As you can see, this is kind of neat. I don't know if you'll ever see stuff like this ever again. This is a dragon that we're about to go see. I'm not sure how to get there. I think it looks like you travel up this river over here. Alright. It's on my map. Not quite sure how to get there. I think you... confusing. Well, I'm glad I didn't go that way. It looks like a waterfall. Oh, here it is. This is it. So you might have 24 people. They all got together. Uh-oh. There we go. They all got together and they would come in here on a, you know, on a Friday night or something like that. And they would try to clear the zone. It was kind of weird because it's kind of like, oh, exciting. Like, what did they make for us to go and do and enjoy? And a lot of them came out like, man, that was just ridiculously hard to do. And I didn't spend all night. I didn't get anything. Or if you were lucky, you got like one piece for one person. So you got like all these pieces you got to fill. And in 1 week, you got one for one person. And everyone just spent all night, you know, doing this. Like, they came in here, I gotta go kill this guy, and kill these. This was actually, it was actually, you know, it seemed almost too good to be true. You kill these guys and stuff, you came in here. Those were probably actually pretty easy. This probably seemed pretty easy. It seemed like, oh, this guy here. That was actually a name. You probably thought, oh, you're gonna get loot. This guy here is gonna become active. We're gonna, I think he talked to this guy. Yeah. See, it looks like he would drop some loot. I think you have to keep doing that. There's more of them. Here's one. Ah, okay. Is that it? Oh, there it is. Oh, don't kill him. Any kind of neat? I heard the new expansion has something similar to him. Ah. Any kind of neat? Look at that. You spend all night and let's see what he dropped. Well, it's got the, it's in the chest. See if we can get that chest to pop open. So yeah, like I said, you came in here, 24 people, and you got a waist belt. You know? You came in here, you got a waist belt. I mean, this was... You know, it was tough. It was tough, man. People were so hardcore, and they just didn't give enough items out, to be honest. I was like, someone might spend a whole year playing, like, spending a lot of hours every night, and they might end up with like 4 pieces, like stuff like this. And then now look, it's all garbage. No one even cares. I mean, most people don't even know about the zone anymore. Let's call out. We're gonna head into one more. That's the clockwork. I wonder what's happening with the stream. I wonder if it's overriding the other one, or if it's adding to it, or... We'll have to wait and see. Alright, I think we want the wizard. We get this wizard one. Go here. It's the fastest way. I've noticed also there's a lot of zones that are kind of, they're hidden. Even expansions are kind of hidden. I was thinking that, I was like, you know, I've seen briefly where they put some of this stuff, and I was like, man, after they made that, no one's gonna know how to get there again. It's like never gonna be gone to again. They definitely need to, as time goes on, they need to put like some way of accessing every single thing. I don't know how they'll do it, but because there's content that's getting lost. I don't even know where some of the stuff is. But some of these bigger zones that are like this, you know, they were the original content, so they're easy to get to from the transporting devices. Oh, look at this. See, I must have got an item, and they told you to come here. Look at that. Oh, that's a nice little jingle. I wonder, Mark's lucky coin. The lucky coin. That was when it came out. It had 1 crit chance. I remember that, and everybody wanted it. You had to have that lucky coin. It's crazy how time went. They've repolished everything though. All this has changed. It still has. It's got 2 crit chance now though. It's kind of neat. Crit bonus. It's neat how they actually stuck crit chance back on it. Some of these didn't even have crit chance. I don't even know what to get. Maybe the lucky coin. Got the lucky coin. You used to only get the lucky coin from there. I don't know what else you would get, but everyone had the lucky coin. But you had to be good to get that. It's a quest item. Man, the things people did to get these items, it's wild. I'm like bringing over from like a long time ago to now. I don't know what's really happened in between. I'll stop in and hear some drama, and then I'll check on out, but I don't hear anything anymore. It's just gone quiet. It's kind of a neat zone. It's kind of a shame it's dark. It's really nice. I don't know what you would do in here. I think we tried to come in here and find stuff, but all there is these little shinies. That's about it in here. See if it's something. Yeah, see. Let's see. You collect these items and they have rewards. So you go through here collecting all of them. Sheesh, I mean, there's a lot of things you can do. People don't expect to be spending this kind of time anymore on this kind of stuff, as you can see. Just collecting those little pieces in here would be a total time sink. You'd have to have everyone at the server coming in here and then collecting them, and then they'd sell them on the broker for a reasonable price, and then you would, you know, add them to your collection. That sounds more possible. But at one point I remember people came here, you would come here all by yourself, and you would try to give yourself more achievement experience. You wouldn't come here to level, but you would come here to get AA. I remember that. People would talk about it killing these guys here. They would talk about you kill all these guys and there's lots of experience. You can see it drop treasure. This was actually you would have to have a whole group come in here. Level 57, and these guys are level what? 67. So 57 dropping.
I honor my queen.
67 is dropping 57. Or let me see. 57. Yeah. 67 is dropping 57s. That's kind of you know. Oh well. This is the Throne of New Teneria. So when this expansion came out, this was probably the hardest zone to clear. They added it right at the very end, and it actually dropped an item in here called I remember a crystal gift, and the crystal gift was a item that gave you mana for it'd convert health into mana. I don't know if I have one. It was one of the most overpowered items in the game. The trash actually dropped it in here. Let's see if we can see if I have one. I got one. There it is. Crystal gift. So on a hostile spell cast, so you have to be a caster, I believe. You can actually get a 4% chance to cast crystal gift. It summons one crystal gift. The crystal gift will then give you like I believe there's a neat effect. Like 300 or 400 power. And back then that was a lot. It says it gives you 10% base damage to the group for one spell cast too. This guy's got like 25. His base damage is like 16,000 right now. So that was a 10% to your next spell. Not sure how to activate this guy. I don't know if we have to do anything. If you want to reach me, you will have to go through the guards first. Intruders. So he's saying, telling someone. Oh, I had to kill all these guys, I think. Let's see if that. I did this a little bit. This was kind of fun to do. You get a couple of people together and come in here. You can do so much by yourself. Let's see, this is not possible. You defeated the Tunera's finest warriors. You have given me no choice. I shall take care of this intrusion personally. By my hand I will cleanse this place of your foul existence. Step closer and learn my secret. Okay. What's your secret? Come and confront me face to face. I am. I'm here. Hello. So he takes a little bit. He's warming up. Let's see if might add some extra damage here. You may have gotten past my guards, but you have yet to defeat me. You gotta pardon me, I'm a little bit under the weather too. It's like 50 degrees out, and was out yesterday all day long. You may have gotten past my guards, but you have yet to defeat me. I know. That's what I'm waiting for. Are you going to come after me? Oh, there you go. This cannot be. For the queen, this cannot be. I can't believe I am being bested by wretches of such despicable pedigree. Must continue to fight. Must protect the queen. Oh. Oh, here's the queen. Arise, O great guardian of Tuner. Let the Harbinger. Oh, he's dead. Let the Harbinger of absolution be the judgment of those that dare to enter my kingdom. I must admit that I am fairly impressed. You have managed to defeat one of our greatest constructs. Perhaps I have underestimated your abilities, intruders. No matter, we are the chosen of the Mother of all, and the power to restore the purity of Tuner to the world is with us. You will be defeated in this land, and it must survival of the purest kind, and we, the Codial Dale, stand above all. Queen Linya Thex says, O the spirits of the great warriors of the Mother, please bestow your strength and power upon me, so I may bring down the enemies that have invaded our sacred ground. So, you can see she's got some kind of power trip going on up there. Maybe we should go and see her. Ah, yes, I can feel the divine powers flowing through me. Oh, look, she's levitating now. She's flying. Here comes the queen. Come, queen. Oh, look at that. She's got a nice little particle effect. Let's try to get this thing out of the way. Ah, yes, I can feel the divine powers flowing through me. Prepare to fight for your lives, intruders. Your impurity has stained the ground of New Teneria. For the crime against the high elves and Tuner, here's herself, I shall show you no mercy and exterminate you all. Exterminate you all. Oh no. Gasp, I cannot believe I have been overwhelmed. I am losing my strength. They are just too powerful. My lord, my only hope rests with you. My love, Mei Young. Uh-oh. What is this? Let's see what happened. Oh, nice little item. We'll look at that later. I am here, Linya, my dear. Oh, here comes Mei Young. Because of this, I have abandoned a Kodak Dale from the proved my useful. You will pay for taking the assets from me. As for the queen, she is quite a bit of importance to me, so I am afraid I cannot let any more harm come to her. As for the reason why I cast an arm of protection over her, it really should be none of your concern, and you will not exist long enough to draw any valid conclusions. However, what you should concern yourself with is nature of doom that will descend upon you when you face the full wrath of my power. Libyans, to me. Uh-oh. What are they doing? They're taking the queen. Escort the queen to safety of my estate. Yes, my lord. Yes, my lord. Oh, they took the queen. A gem falls from the Queen Linya's Thex staff. Oh, a gem fell. You see it? There's a gem. Mysterious gem. The gemstone fell from Queen Blenathorax. You have proven to be quite an adversary, although I need not to remind you that our little confrontation beforehand I was but under the guise of a cordial Dell. Rest assured I will no longer be playing a part. Nevertheless, it seems that some of you are more capable than you appear. That heightens my interest in you. I have a few personal projects underway at home, and it has occurred to me that you will make exceptional specimens for just such an occasion. Dead or alive, you will be mine. Interesting. He thinks he's gonna take me home with him. Ah, he's not saying anything. Well, let's see what we got. Let's go look around real quick. Okay, so there was this chest here. Let's see what it looks like. Ooh, look at that. That's kind of nice. Kind of green, too. I like the particle effect. Let's see if anyone wants it. Pure Blood Protectorate. Increases mitigation of group members versus elemental noxious arcane damage by 584. When activated for 1 minute. Oh, when you're damaged, 25% chance. It lasts for 1 minute. Wow, that's probably up all the time. Oh, look at this. Stone Shield Protectorate. That would have been the best in slot when it came out. What does it do? Let's see. When damaged, you have a 4% chance to increase threat of target by 4,630. When equipped, when any magical damage is received, this has a 10% chance to cast Stone Shield of Magic on caster. Lasts for 20 seconds. Wards caster against 400 and 1200 damage. 400 to 1200 damage from elemental noxious arcane damage. Huh. They had some items that you had to get in order to do some zones too. Like there was one that made you like immune to stuns. Cause in here you got stunned like all the time. Hammer of Pure Blood. On spellcasts, may cast Healing Torrent on the group. Triggers 3 times a minute. Heals for 262 to the whole group. So the tank and healer item. And then some kind of healer shield over there. So you got 3 items, and this is the hardest zone. So you had to like you had to progress through the whole game, and then you got here and you got 3 items. You know, in one night, 2 chests. Very, very difficult. This was a very, very hard zone too. See how you're chained and I'm stunned. This little trauma on me. If I can get to show up. See how I can't, all my spells are all grayed out. See if it can stun me again. There it is. No, those are mine. There, the trauma, where's that trauma at? I can't even see it. There it is. Oh. Stuns. Target every 4.5 seconds. or it stuns. No, it just stuns. Inflicts damage 3,000 every 4.5. 10% chance to dispel the whenever I take damage though. They have a immunity to stun effect 27 seconds and duration is reduced 3 seconds. If you try to stun them. Yeah, this zone was really bad with stuns. I didn't get to play it, but I just came in here afterwards. I was like, wow, look at this. Beautiful place. People used to have their pictures taken in here, like a whole group, a whole guild. Like you have like 24 people, they would all take their picture. Yeah, we cleared it. And we take a picture and put it on YouTube or something. Or they had the web pages. They had the guild web pages. It makes you wonder what happened to all these people. I hope they're alright. I mean, they're all okay. It's just weird. Everyone gets old, I guess, you know. Time goes on. Sooner or later, this game will be gone too. I don't know when. It's pretty. Not quite like the new ones, though. These new ones they got are amazing. This was it, though. This was the last zone. I don't know how the trees got up there. There's trees. Must be like in a pit. It looks like a building, though. But there's trees up there. They actually gave out a cloak that looked like this to people that they went to the event where they hosted the new Rise of Kunark expansion. I remember someone that was in my guild that went to it. They went to like Las Vegas or something, and then they had a little party that they announced the new expansion. And the cloak they gave them an item in the game. It looked like that. It's from the zone. It's like a purple dragon scale looking cloak. Where'd the time go? Sheesh, right out the window. Alright. Well, let's see what happened with this stream. Question is, did it override the old one? Or did it add a new one? Well, we'll find out. Stop stream.